afternoon, guys. This is Phylum Predicts, and as usual, every single day with the predictions for the day. Okay, so today we're coming back a little bit late as well. Still on the same issue. We really hope we resolved it, and we really hoped we could have resolved it by today, but still did the recording and the software actually crashed. Okay, but we are working to resolve it very soon, and we'll be up and running very soon as well. So today being on August 4th, we've got a couple games. We already posted to the Phylum Smart 2 Plus, to the Phylum community, Discord community, as you can see right here. Make sure that you join our Discord community, and as well, make sure that you also join our Phylum Smart 2 Plus. So how do you join them? As usual, use the links down on the description of this video. You'll find the two links, one taking you direct to the website. You can go and engage in the website, or another link that will take you direct now to the page, to the payment page, and you'll have that's where now you'll have now to pay and then confirm with the admin, and the admin now will send you now the link directly to your WhatsApp number, and he will send you now the link to the Discord community immediately after confirmation that you've actually paid for the amounts. And then now you will be part of our Discord community. You see, we posted way too early, around 10 a.m. Reason being, today also we had an issue still with recording, so that's why we still posted it late. But we are so happy that we also did the results for the two games, the 2 days that we didn't do the results yesterday and the previous day. So go and check the video, the last video before this one. That video shows you exactly the predictions that we did the previous day and the results that we had. Okay, so that's saying much. Let's go into today's predictions. So today, first game we've got in Sweden, we've got Trelleborg FA versus Landskrona Boys. This game we expect a 1-2 scoreline. There's a total of 3. Right to this side, you expect 2 goals and a 1-2 scoreline as well. What about the conceding rate? We see a 2-1 conceding rate. That means team 1 is the one that concedes a little bit higher than team 2, but they've got relatively equal conceding rates. A 2-2 possible scoreline and a 1-2 possible scoreline in favor of the draw and a team 2 winning. Check on the results, on the relations right here. We see a no relation for the 100%. We see an over 1.5 relation for the 90% relation, and we see 2 over 1.5s and a both team to score relation for the 80s. So what are we going to take? We'll just take the over 1.5 that we are being told. We'll just settle with the over 1.5 that we are being told by the 80%. You could also take the both team to score, but let's settle on the over 1.5 only, because that's what we've got. Okay, so the next game we've got in Sweden, we've got Östersund versus IK Brage. This game we expect a 2-1 scoreline. There's a total of 3. Right here we expect 2 goals and a 2-1 scoreline. Then right here we expect an equal conceding rate of 1-1. The possible scoreline of 2-1 and 2-1. So equal conceding rate, you remember what we said, they actually interpret to they've got equal scoring defensive abilities. So if a team scores, then there's a possibility that both of the teams will actually score in the games, because equal defensive capabilities. If a team concedes, then another team as well can concede in the game. Okay, so in the relations we have got 100% relation, 90% relation. We've got a double chance 1 or 2 relation for 80%. So what are we going to settle with? We are going to settle with what an over 1.5 and a both team to score. And a both team to score for that relation. Okay. Let's confirm with team 2. Team 2 has got a very weak conceding rate, so you might not go the both team to score, but rather pick on the double chance 1 or 2 in the game. Okay. Just take someone to score in the game and actually win, and that might be now the team 2 winning in the game, because you're seeing team 2 is way weak in scoring. So in Norway we've got Follow versus Vålerenga B. This game we expect a 2-1 scoreline as well, a 3 goals right there and a 2 goals right here and a 1-1 scoreline. A 0-2 conceding rate, where team 2 is the one that seems to concede relatively higher than team 1. A 0-0 possible scoreline and a 1-1 possible scoreline. Right to the relations, we've got an over 1.5 and a double chance 1 or 2 for the 100%. We have got no relation for the 90s. We have got an over 1.5 relation for the 80s. So what are we going to settle with? 0.02 conceding rate. So what are we going to settle with? We'll settle with a double chance. Let's settle first with the over 1.5. And let's settle with the double chance winning in the game. Double chance 1 or 2 in the game. Okay. We don't really want to expect a lot of goals because the game might just end with 2 goals in favor of team one, probably a winner, team one winning the game. Okay, but let's just go with the double chance 1 or 2. It's much safer, and the 1.5 is also safer in the game. Okay, so in Finland we've got GBK Kokola versus Jakobstads Ball Club. This game we expected at 4-2 scoreline. There's a total of 6. Right here, expect a total of 4. And at 3-2 scoreline, we expect a 3-0 conceding rate, where team one is the one that concedes way higher than team two. See the conceding rate where team two seems to be very strong in defensive. Expected goals of 2-3 and 3-2 in favor of each team. Right here, we expect no relation for the 100%, expect no relation for the 90s. We also expect a double chance 1 or 2 relation for the 80s. So what are we going to settle with? We're going to settle with someone winning, a full time 2 probably winning in the game. Not even a full time 2. We're going to settle with the both team to score. Why? Because the team that has got a very high conceding rate is the one that seems to score 4 goals. Both team to score, that will give you an automatic over 1.5. Also about team to score, over 2.5, because you also want to come and take a double chance 1 or 2 winning in the game. That's why you see we have taken the over 1.5 on the over 2.5, because if we have a both team to score and someone wins in the game, then we've got an automatic over 2.5. Okay, so we are going to take that. Then the next game we got in Belgium, we got Cercle Brugge versus KV Kortrijk. This game we expect a 1-2 scoreline. There's a total of 3. Right here we expect 3 goals and a 1-2 scoreline as well. Right to these relations, you see the conceding rate are both in favor of team one. Why? Because team two concedes 3 goals while team one concedes 1 in the relations. So the expected goals of 2-0 in favor of team one and 1-2 in favor of team two. What about the relations? We've got none for the 100%. We've got 90. In the 90s, we've got 1 over 1.5 and a both team to score for the 80s. So what are we going to settle with? Now see right here, also almost similar to the game above there, where the team that concedes, that has got a higher conceding rate, is the one that we expect to win. So if we have to expect it to win, to score in the game and actually score as many goals as 2, then the other team can as well score goals in that game as well. Okay, so but we are going not to take a lot. We are just going to take the over 1.5 on the both team to score, because we expect if team 2 has to score, then team 1 will as well score, because team 2 is more vulnerable in the what? In their defense. Okay, so the next game we've got in Denmark, we've got Copenhagen versus Rangers. This game we expect a 2-2 scoreline. There's a total of 4. Right here we expect 3 goals and a 2-2 scoreline. Here we expect a 1-2 conceding rate and 2-2 possible scoreline and 2-3. Right here we have no relation for the 100%. We have got an over 1.5 for the 90s. We have got an both team to score relation for the 80s. So what are we going to settle with? I want to scoreline. I want to conceding rate, guys. I usually tell you, we tend to always be a little bit blind to them, because that's a relation that recurs a lot of time, and we usually find just having the both team to score and the over 1.5. The both team to score is what we check for once we see the 1-2 conceding rates. Okay, so that's why we take the both team to score and the over 1.5 right there. Okay, but you can also check for other, you can as well consider other factors, and probably you'll find a good bet for that. Okay, the next game we've got in Scotland, we've got St. Mirren versus Hibernian. This game we expect a 1-2 scoreline and 3 goals in the game. Here we expect 3 goals and a 1-3 scoreline. A 1-0 conceding rate, where team 1 is the one that concedes a goal, while team 2 might not consider goal, is very strong. But generally both of them are actually very strong in their defensive. A 1-2 expected goals and a 1-3 expected goals. What about the relations? We've got none for the 100%. We've got no 1.5 relation for the 80s or for the 90s, and we've got a double chance 1 or 2 relation for the 80s. So what are we going to settle with? I'm going to settle with a double chance, someone winning in the game, and that will be enough for me in that game. Why? Because it seems they've got almost equal conceding rates, and probably one is a little bit weaker than the other. So we might pick on someone winning in that game. Okay. In Paraguay, we've got Independiente Lica versus Atlético Tembetari. This game we expect a one. When you round them off, you expect a 1-1 scoreline. That's a total of two, right? You expect a total of two and a 1-1 scoreline as well. A 1-1 each, the conceding rate and also the expected goals. We've got no relation for the 100%, neither for the 90s. We have got also no relation for the 80s. So 1-1 scoreline, we usually settle with a both team to score and an over 1.5. Yeah, one because they've got almost equal conceding rates. So we probably expect if team one has to score, then team two can as well score. If team two can score, then team one can as well score. So, but if they don't find goals, then you will find yourself with a very good under 1.5 or even a very good under 0.5 because they've got equal conceding rate, and relatively the 1-1 means they've got relatively lower conceding rates. Okay, so in Paraguay we've got 3 de Febrero versus Guirena. This game we expect a 1-2 scoreline. That's a total of 3. Right here we expect 2 goals and a 1-2 scoreline. Right here we expect a 1-1 conceding rate, a 1-2 possible scoreline and a 2-3 possible scoreline. We have got none for the 100%, none for the 90s. We've got an over 1.5 relation for the 80s. So let's come and check on this side what we have right here. We've got a 1-2 possible scoreline. So what are we going to settle with? We are just going to settle with the over 1.5. Probably over 2.5, both team to score, but let's settle with the over 1.5 right there. Why? Because team 2 seems to concede way lower. It might go in favor of team 2. The game might team 2 might win, but let's go with the over 1.5 because it's a little bit much safer. Okay. So in the next game we've got in Paraguay, in Estonia we've got FC Kuressaare versus Paidelinamesc Cont. This game we expect a 1-2 scoreline. That's a total of 3. Right here we expect 3 goals as well. We've got a 1-2 possible scoreline and 1-1 conceding rate, 1-2 possible scoreline, 1-2 possible scoreline. We've got a double chance 1 or 2 for the 100%. We've got no relation for the 90s. We've got a double chance 1 or 2 relation for the 80%. So what are we going to settle with? We are going to settle with the both team to score and an over 1.5 in the game. You can as well go and settle with the over 2.5, but the over 1.5 is much safer. And the both team to score is much probable that it will happen. It might happen. Okay. In the next game we got in Sweden, we got FC Trollhättan versus Rosengård. This game we expect a 2-1 scoreline. There's a total of 3. Right here we expect 2 goals and a 1-1 scoreline. Right here we expect a 1-2 conceding rate and a 1-0 scoreline 1-1. Remember, the 1-2 conceding rate gives you a very good of 1.5 for both teams to score. Right here we have no relation for the 100s, we have got no relation for the 90s, we've got an over 1.5 relation for the what? For the 80s. So for the 2-1 scoreline, we might go with both teams to score in the game. And an over 1.5. 1.5 is our strong bet right there. Is our strong relation. You can actually go with the over 1.5. We expect probably there will be goals. Team 2 might concede in the game and probably team 1 might as well. If there is a winner, then team 1 can as well win in that game. Okay. So in the next game we've got in Sweden, we've got Ariana versus Onsala BK. This game we expect a 2-1 scoreline. There's a total of 3, a total of 2 right here, and a 2-1 scoreline as well. A 1-2 conceding rate, 2-1, 2-1 possible scoreline. Right to the relation, I've got none for the 100%, none for the 90s. We've got none for the 80s as well. So what are we going to settle with? We are going to take the both team to score as well and an over 1.5 in that game because the 1-2 conceding rate. So in the next game we've got in Sweden, we've got Hammarby TFF versus AFC Eskilstuna. This game we expect a 3-1 conceding rate, 3-1 scoreline. There's a total of 4 right here. We expect 3 goals and a 2-2 scoreline. We expect a 1-1 conceding rate, a 2-2 possible scoreline, and a 2-1 possible scoreline. Right here we see we've got no relation for the 100%, neither do we have for the 90s. We have got 2 of 1.5s and a double chance 1 or 2 for the what? for the 80s. So right here we expect a 3-2. So probably an over 1.5 is much better, but we can as well go with the double chance, so 1 or 2 winning in that game. A both team to score is also probable. You can as well take the both team to score. Why? Because we're seeing we've got an equal conceding rate of 1-1. Let's take the both team to score and put it right there, and then highlight them as they are. Okay, so in the next game we've got let's first clear this so that we can go to the next game. The next game we got in Switzerland. We've got Winterthur versus Wyverdon. This game we expect a 3-1 scoreline. There's a total of 4. Right to this side, you expect 3 goals and a 2-1 scoreline. You expect a 1-2 conceding rate and a 2-1, 2-1 possible scoreline. Right to the relation, you've got none for the 100%, none for the 90s. You've got also none for the 80s as well. So both team to score as usual for the 1-2 conceding rate and an over 1.5. Remember guys, you don't have to take all of them. As you can see, we are seeing the relations telling us about team to score. You don't choose all of them, you just choose 2 to 3 games per ticket, because those that you're more confident with, because of what? Because probably not all of them will win. You see, not all both team to score will go as planned, but the relations say about team to score and over 1.5. That's why we are so confident on those games. And also check the results of the previous games. We have been so confident with the relations, so we don't usually change a lot. It's more so like it's more like we have actually automated it. Okay. So in the next game we got in Switzerland as well, we got Young Boys versus FC Zurich. This game we expect a 2-3 scoreline in favor of team 2, right? That's a total of 5. Right here, a total of 4 expected, a 2-3 scoreline as well. Right to this end, we expect a 1-1 conceding rate and a 2-3 possible scoreline, a 1-2 possible scoreline. Right to the relation, you've got none for the 100%, none for the 90s. You've got an over 1.5 relation for the 80s. See that today on Sunday we expect a lot of goals. Oh my goodness. We expect a lot of goals. This is we expected an over 1.5 relation only, an over 2.5 as well, and both team to score in that game. But watch out on Young Boys. Young Boys is a team that usually disappoints a lot. I really hope tomorrow I don't have to say that the game lost, but let's wait and see. The relation, we still have the relations backing us up, so we can't assume it. Okay, so in Austria we've got Rapid Wien versus Sturm Graz. This game we expect a 5-3 scoreline. That's a total of 8. Right, you expect a total of 6 goals, a 3-3 scoreline, a total of 6 goals right there, a 1-1 conceding rate, a 3-4 possible scoreline, a 3-3 possible scoreline, and no relation for the 100%, no for the 90s. You've got an over 1.5 relation for the 80s. We are also going to take it as just a game above there, an over 1.5, an over 2.5, and also about team to score in that game. Okay, we're going to take those three relations right there. So let's go to the next game, which is so the next game is in Norway. We've got HamKam versus Viking. This game we expect a 1-1 possible scoreline. Right to this point, we expect 2 goals. We expect 1-1 possible scoreline, 1-1, 1-1 each of them. Both the conceding and the scoring possible scorelines. We've got no relation for the 100%, no relation for the 90s. We've got no relation for the 80s. So a 1-1 might just give you an over 1.5, and we can settle with that because they've got equal conceding rates. Okay, so if a team scores, then there's a possibility the other team will as well score. And a 1-1 might be the end goal in the game, a 1-1 scoreline, a 1-1 correct score, but we don't actually predict the correct score. The correct score for us helps us actually understand what expected goals we expect in the game. Okay, so in Norway we've got Kristiansand BK versus Lillestrøm. This game we expect a 2-2 scoreline. There's a total of 4. Right here expect 3 goals and a 1-2 scoreline. Expect a 2-3 possible conceding rate, a 2-3 conceding rate, and a 2-2 and a 1-2 possible scoreline. You've got no relation for the 100%, 2 over 1.5 for the 90. You've got 2 both team to score for the 80s. Right, so what are we going to take? We are going to take the over 1.5 for the 90s as you have been told, and the both team to score for the 80s. But usually in this game, it's much better taking the both team to score at the over 1.5 only. But we see we expect goals. We expect equal amount of goals. So a 1-1 might not uh, be so hard to get in the game. Okay. So in Norway, in the next game, we got in Norway, we got Kristiansand versus Form Oslo. This game expect a 1-2 scoreline. There's a total of 3. Right here, expect 2 goals and a 1-2 scoreline. Right here, expect 1-3 conceding rate, where Team 2 is the one that concedes relatively higher than Team 2, than Team 1. A possible 1-2 possible scoreline, 1-2 possible scoreline. Let's see the relation. I've got 2 of 1.5 is the relation for the 100%. 1 of 1.5 relation for the 90s. You've got 2 double chance, 1 or 4 double chance, 1 or 2 relations for the 80s, at 3 both team to score, and a 2 of 1.5. So come down to this relation, we expect team 2, which is the one that seems to have got a higher conceding rate, is the one that we're seeing scoring this game. So first of all, let's pay attention to the 1.5 for the 100% relation. You might as well go with the both team to score, because team 1 seems to concede way higher than team 2, but yeah, it can happen. It might happen, but the over 1.5 is much better in this game. You can as well go with the double chance 1 or 2 in favor of what you're being told in the 80% relation, and that can be your bet for the day. Okay. So in the next game, we've got in Norway, we've got Stromgodset versus Brann. This game we expect a 1-1 conceding rate. 1-1 possible scoreline, I mean. There's a total of 2 right here. Expect 1 goal and a 0-1. 1-1 conceding rate, equal conceding rate, and a 0-1 possible scoreline, 0-1 possible scoreline. To the relations, we expect at over 1.5 for double chance 1 or 2 for the 100%, none for the 90s. We expect a 1 over 1.5 for the 80s. So what are we going to settle with? The 1-1. Much better if we settle with just something that won't hurt as much. Let's just go with the 1.5, because probably someone will win, and the equal conceding rate might be the equal conceding rate might give also the other team scoring, and it might have a both team to score, but safest to go with the 1.5, because it's an automatic immediately with a both team to score. Okay, so the next game we've got in Norway, we've got Sarpsborg versus Sarpsborg 08 versus Sandnes Jolt. This game we expect a 2-2 scoreline. There's a total of 4. Right here, expect 3 goals and a 2-2 possible scoreline, a 2-2 conceding rate, a 2-2, and a 2-1 possible scoreline, a 2 double chance 1 or 2, a 2 of 1.5s, no 1.5 for the 90s, a double chance 1 or 2. How many double chances? We've got 2 double chance 1 or 2, 2 both team to score, and an over 1.5 relation for the 80. Remember, for the 100%, we've got 2 over 1.5s and 2 double chance 1 or 2. So what are we going to take? Exactly as you have been told, the 2 over 1.5s and the double chance 1 or 2 in the game. Okay, so those are the games that we have for today. And that is the last game that we have. So that's the 21st game that we have actually predicted. We have not gone, there is so much games to actually predict today, but we have not gone through to all of them. We'll only take the 21 that we have actually predicted. So that's what we are going to settle with. Okay, the relations are as well given to the Discord already. We have already given to the Discord right here. It's already down. So that's why we want you guys to make sure that you join the Discord community. Ensure that you prioritize that, because if you don't, you are missing out on a very big opportunity. So make sure you come and join the Discord community. It's so cheap, less than even $1. We're actually charging on cents per day. All right, cents per day, and you're actually subscribing it for an year. You see, so come and make sure you join our Discord community. And also, if you want, come and join our Phylum Smart 2 Plus, where we give you 2 to 3 odds every single day, and we ensure that we do it on a 2 days rollover to maximize on profits. Okay, so that having been said, guys, we want to wish you a good day. Have a beautiful day, and let's meet tomorrow while doing the results. And also, all the best in the bets that you make. Just make sure you make them responsibly, and you do them with care and caution. Remember, the first rule of making money is not to lose money. Okay, so having said that, until we meet tomorrow, have a nice time. Adios.